How is it possible that the American media establishment has turned into this leftist ideological tool of the Biden administration and other Democrats? Those were flat out lies. Flat out lies. There were no peaceful protests out in front of Lafayette Square. It was very dangerous, and it was a dangerous situation, and they were targeting not just the area around the White House, but the church that was there. Let me just read to you this investigation by the Inspector General. An internal government investigation has determined that the decision to forcibly clear racial justice protesters, this is how the AP described them. This is another lie, but they weren't racial justice protesters, let me tell you that, from an area in front of the White House last summer was not influenced by then President Donald Trump's plan to stage a Bible-toting photo opportunity at that spot. This is the Associated Press. They can't even tell you the truth. All they are doing is laying out what they wished would have happened. Let me tell you what did happen. The Inspector General said that those news reports that were all over the place touting, Trump as this dictator who marched in with a Bible, the worst thing that you could carry, right? The Bible. Oh my gosh. What kind of person would carry the Bible in Washington, let alone a president, right? That it was all a lie, that the media totally just made it up, over-exaggerated it. Why? Because they cannot stand the president. So now let me read you the statement from Inspector General Mark Lee Greenblatt regarding the special review report. It is the review of the U.S. Park Police actions at Lafayette Park. Straight to the point. My office is releasing today our report addressing the actions of the U.S. Park Police to disperse protesters in and around Lafayette Park in Washington, D.C., June 1st, 2020. The report, which we anticipate to be the first of a number of projects examining the aspects of the events of June 1st, focused on what occurred from an operational perspective. What happened? What happened there from an operational perspective? That there was absolutely no direction by the president to clear that park. They did it to remove those demonstrators because it was getting out of control. The church was on fire. The president was going out there, but the president didn't ask this. The president didn't ask for it all to be cleared, so that he could stage a photo op and, God forbid, carry the Bible in his hands. You guys, this is so frustrating to me because I know it has to be frustrating to you too. I know that you have to sit back and wonder, what kind of nation do we live in? How can we live in a democratic nation when our freedom of the press is being encroached on by this kind of weird ideological fascism that exists not only in our companies like, Jeff Bezos's Washington Post and New York Times, and their behavior and how they've treated President Trump, to CNN, to MSNBC. How do we get to the truth? Well, we just have to keep fighting for the truth.